وبين ندي سورة أمران باسو إن بتمرن بإنجليز بتن بداية ترابط جشقانة هدية أمريكية وبين قد أباني دبارمي شعر ديو دا إلي بإنجليز إذا بس معلومة.
Click on it.
Yeah, because otherwise we go to...
Yeah, see, that works. So, yeah, just keep it.
There's no picture.
What? Oh, shoot.
Thank you, Muna. I will, you want me to read the poem, right? Yes? And just like everybody else, I'm so frustrated. So I remember, so this is the poem in English, right? My grandmother's grave. When my grandmother died,
One time.
oh, okay, thank you. I'm going to have to go, but thank you very much. Don't like that.
Okay, thank you.
Water, they need shelter, they need food. In the short term, that's the solution to this problem in terms of the assessment. But long term, the other thing you can do if you're listening to me right now is make sure you pick up your phone right after you've written this check and call, if you're a United States citizen, call your congressional representative, get in touch with the United States Senator who represents your state, and let them know that genocide is not okay. Ethnic cleansing is not something you want to tolerate. And that our president right now, who seems to be waffling about whether he should go back into Iraq or how many strikes we should do only from the air but not from the ground against ISIS, needs to take, at the least, decisive action on this. Build a coalition if he doesn't want to do it alone with other countries in the United Nations.
I think it changes the format to scientific. I have no idea.
No, that's fine.
No, but I got the right one up.
Hey, I thought that's fine. Oh, you did? Yeah. Did you see it? I love it. That's more than Thank you.
Anytime you want me, I'll be there as a soldier. Thank you.
You need to. You're gonna actually state it. Okay. Good luck. You'll do
Thank you.
هي أنا. أوكي بس كذي
This is so cool. Look what's happening. It's exciting.
You're going to pay attention to this?
Yeah.
No, the Mine's on.
Mine's 7. Come in at 7.
So if you raise 21 a week, he will. Yes, I was 20K.
لاقت أخشيخا هداما شعريرة سيتا ودراما إلى خورا سؤال إلى رابط دائم قد سيشن قمة إلى الخاء خرزة سيتا ودراما أنا تفقي بسام ومن بيضانا خنا ديلك ما مغبانة ميوزك إلى وكما خلانا إلى جب أرخد ميوزك سام شنتيت أما میخورتا ودیر ریحانه به که خیلی منو خون اگر که ندا میخورتا ودیر سبب یا با شریک لگه از خورزه ودیر دا لاقت اخشی إلى هدمت choirs مسوقتين نايت إن ويطلع قدي برسوبايد بخدمت
يلا يلا.
Okay, next telephone.
Okay, what am I supposed to do?
إبرون سينلا نرى نزايل على ميكروفون قلت الله علي أختي سينلا بالمكان سينلا
أختي سينلا مخالو؟
أختي سينلا باقي من نتالي أختي عندي هنا
Professional. It's in LA.
Yeah. Let's just do it.
Okay, 1 minute.
كيف يا خير قلت لي هيبي أبيتون مبسمة بدأ زمرت قد زمرة قاعد أخون أخبري إلى الإقارة كل ابناء أمتان
That's it. No. Yeah. Take this with you so you just like pretend you're signing.
Nice. You're lucky, Barchi. What do you want your title?
No.
What do you want your title?
It's okay to buy at least كلها هدية.
Demand for action or?
Demand for action with
It's okay if you change it up.
No, you just under your name, the title.
Hashtag demand for action. Or demand for action, international leader. International leader, demand for action.
Do you want this here? Do you want this here?
Yeah.
They're going to use it for the or no?
What else? Just go, trust me on this. Just go. Yes? Yes. When was that?
This had to be like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So we have a small kid called Bentley.
Benny, yeah, he's gonna be the next champ.
Okay. Tell me about this. What is this?
So this shirt I made a long time ago, a friend of mine made, and this was the original print. We changed it up. If you look at the back, we added the noon sign to it right there. And what we're doing is taking all the money from these shirts and we're donating them to Assyrian AIDS Society. Today, since we're pretty much running out, we only have 100 left. Whoever donates about $200 will receive a shirt. Our president kicked it off and he paid $500.
The president of
Assyrian AIDS Society. Ashur, he's like, I want one, but you gotta sign it for me. I was like, sure, but that's gonna cost extra. He's like, okay, I'll double the price. He put $500 down just for a signed t-shirt, and I think that says a lot right there.
Do we have anyone on the telephone who Ben will sign this for? Can we get a name, please? We have one? Who's that?
What can you do? What can you do? Seriously.
Hey, حاضرين؟ Hey. خزيانا الخبيبة بضارة وخاموخن خاكا خيتا قد تممت تلثون ديان تسيتت ودرانا أطوريتت أطرت أمريكا ورابا بغدايخ تتلن تفقت ديلانيتا من باول سيتت ودرانا جوم ديتت لوس أنجلوس كاليفورنيا أديا الرابع يعني بناتي بشقالنا قرياتهم بس مالوهم أديا قريمون لسبورون أديا قريمون قاتن ودون خاد وقتا من سبب كود وقت أوديتون هيورا لقبني أمتن على طريقنا من باتي من متواتي بسبارخ القرياتهم يعني بناتي أخدتي and we look forward to asking a few questions that we have prepared for you. But first we'll start off with Dr. Telethon Isa so that he can introduce Tina properly.
ميخلا دكتور سرقون الباسيمة رابا ثيرتم رمشن منن بدان رابا بليج تمني
Whoever has a paper
Are you following him?
Yeah.
Please do. The great thing about these. Thank you so much.
And with that event, we were very successful where we were able to spread the awareness of what's going on in Iraq and who are Assyrians. Because people are not familiar with Assyrian out there. It's a very small population, as you know. And people didn't even know there were Christians out in the Middle East. They didn't know you had Christians out in the Middle East.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but gonna have to change the ideals there. Have to go back to
I know.
That sounds
Steve.
جو متخدشن ويري أن من دياني قوة من تينا بريشت نه أمتن إنا إيضانا لتوا إنترنت لتوا فيسبوك لتوا آيفونز وشركة من دياني خينة قبل هذا هذه قد أيضا بغزاينا أن جيتش صوانة السكرين هذه بالراشخ مويلة مناير برمن أدي بالراشخ مبريلك والسنالي وسوريا وشركة دوكاني خينة أها جارك أويا قاتن خويكا كل قد أخنن لا خبة لا خويادة ولا خامتة إطارة خال دوخينة لما صخماطخ البلاطة بنيشة إيش دار من كل دنات إني أمتن سنيقنا الله سنيقنا الخيارتن جارك أخنن من لحمة ثم تطبخ ومنطيخ كافي.
لا دقيقة خينة وفتحتون أدية تلفوني بس معلومون أدية قريمون أندام يعني بغزايتون شوشت برس خزوة وقريمون هدية قد شاركتون أمان من سبب زي كمان شتيبنا إديو الست ديان وأنا بخشان لنا رب بدنا شتغيرنا إديو يوما so please إن بس معلومون هدية قريمون همزمون منن إذا تلاقون بقارة يعني هم سميات مقرويتون القارة الدنيا أرخن إن بس معلومون هدية قريمون قاتن هذه باين طلبا من زمان وخبا عشر ساجس خزن إتلي خامس شخطة مقرأ الإقارة
On my way to Tulsa, and my flag was in my luggage. So when I got there, and I couldn't, they were like, "Oh, we don't have your luggage. It should be there in a few days." And then it actually never came. When I got home, it showed up at my doorstep. So I was like, "Oh, great! Now it shows up."
Yeah.
So I'm there, and I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? I can't, put on the shirt that I want to put on because I have sponsors. The UFC has certain rules. I have to make sure I keep everybody happy. So I had to make a lot of calls and talk to my sponsors. I was actually scared to talk to the UFC because, there's an American saying that I really like. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission. So I followed this. So I followed this guideline. I don't know if you guys saw this in my fight, but I actually drew this on my shirt. I had to talk to my sponsor. I didn't want them to get mad at me for this, so I drew this on my shirt. I had a friend draw this on my shirt, and then I walked into the weigh-ins at my fight with this. And this worked out really well. It actually worked out better than I thought it was going to work out, so I was really happy about that.
That's wonderful. Thank you. بس مجانا. We're very proud of you. We have, please, بس معلومة. إتناشر تلفوني شغلي بخيات سوخن. إنا لتناشر شغلي لتلفونه خرطة ما استخدم زمخ منه خن.
كنا سنلا خلي.
ويا شغل بشيء دقة كل بدي أنتن.
So I drew Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Good.
Okay.
Snowden Sifo, please.
Thank you.